Alright, let me guess. Your TikToks get maximum of 100 to 200 views per video, maybe like 400 max if you're lucky. You probably think you're shadowbanned or that your videos just suck. Does any of that resonate? Because if it does, then you're like one of the hundreds of people I've done TikTok coaching with. And guess what? It's the same problem for all of these guys like 99.999% of the time. Wanna hear it? It's that your videos are just not that good. Yup, that's it. Like, tap in with me for a sec, bro, and really take a moment to deep this. You're posting weird clips on TikTok and you're literally trying to extract money from thin air. Like, come on, bro. Surely you didn't expect it to be that easy, right? But it's not your fault, like, at all. You know what? F it. Let me prove to you why it's not your fault. Let's pull up YouTube, let's search how to make money with TikTok, and let's see what we find. Lame. Maybe this has potential. Nah, it's lame like the rest of these videos. I've watched a bunch of them myself, and it's quite frankly just a circle jerk of them copying each other's diabolical videos. So you're left with nothing but a gulag of dreadful content that probably makes you worse instead of better. And you know what? This is exactly what I tell the thousands of people I've coached on getting actual results with TikTok. Watching dorky videos about the best AI tool to use for TikTok videos isn't going to help you. It's like watching Usain Bolt racing montages and thinking you can stick on some running shoes and beat his record. Completely pointless. Once I've made this clear, I give my students some actually helpful advice, and it's gotten them results like this, and this. By the way, these guys put in the time to apply the stuff I tell them. But when they do, it works like magic because all success on TikTok is good habits times consistency. That's it. So here's the biggest mistakes I see over and over again that you can literally fix today to get more views on TikTok. Mistake number 1, your hooks are so boring that they belong in the history section of a library. By hooks, I mean the first 3 to 4 seconds of the TikTok. If it's not interesting, then you have no chance of getting views. Remember who you're dealing with. Dopamine-fueled kids and teenagers who scroll all day because they're bored or depressed or whatever. The point is, they're looking for one thing: dopamine, and enough dopamine pumped into their brain to make them stop scrolling. So here's the fix. Your hook needs to touch on at least one of 4 things, and I'd write these down if I were you. Either controversial or curiosity-invoking so it pulls people in, or relatable and familiar so people have a reason to keep watching. Just look at this video.
The missing Malaysia Flight 370 has finally been found, but something terrifying happened.
You see how it just drew you in a couple of seconds with a couple words? Your videos need to do the same. So the next time you write a hook, read it out loud a bunch of times, ask your friends if they think it's interesting, do whatever the hell you can to validate it before using it. It's little things like that which go a long way, especially if you're aiming to make TikToks that don't cap out at 100 views max. Mistake number 2, you got finessed by a YouTube guru into picking a garbage niche. The amount of times I've seen a guru drop a "here's a list of 100 validated niches you can pick and make money." Not to name any names, but this is the kind of stuff that the biggest guys in the platform preach. And to be frank, I don't know how they sleep at night, but whatever. So how do you pick a niche that actually works? It's simple. Make a fresh TikTok account. This will be your quote-unquote niche finder account. Then scroll through your For You page and engage with faceless content that gets a lot of views. Then after about 2 days, your account will only show you popular faceless niches that you can go ahead and pick from. Because let's be real, we're not trying to waste time reinventing the wheel or pioneering a niche from scratch. So just pick a couple niches that are popping, narrow it down to one, and then stick to it. All you need to do next is pour your literal life force into it and pump out content for the next 15 to 30 days. This is important because even if you lock in a good niche, if you're not hell-bent on making it work, then you might as well follow Hamza's advice and delete the app and become one of those self-improvement junkies because it's over for you. Just being real. Mistake number 3. You nuke your own TikTok account because your first couple videos suck. Let me put you on game. TikTok's algorithm is advanced as fudge, which is probably why the US government wants to ban the app. It predicts how good an account is going to be based on the first 2 to 3 videos that your account posts and pushes you accordingly. Let's say we had 3 buckets. Bucket 1 is amazing content, Bucket 2 is solid content, and Bucket 3 is god-awful content that should never see the light of day, aka most people. If your first 3 videos are Bucket 3 tier, then it's game over. TikTok's algorithm thinks your content stinks and traps you in 100 views purgatory, which is just a pain in the ass to get out of. But if they're well made, good editing, good script, good hook, and all that jazz, you'll be in either Bucket 1 or 2, and so TikTok will boost your videos and do all the heavy work for you. So what do? Well, this is the kind of stuff the big guys gatekeep, but I'm just going to tell you. Batch create your first 2 to 3 TikToks, spend a week or 2 making them A1 quality out of the gate. Because plain and simply, your first few TikToks need to be good. But how do you make them good? Dissect the best TikTok videos in your niche. Think, why is it scripted like that? Why is the formatting like that? Why is the hook like that? Extract those things. Sprinkle in your own originality and creativity, and you'll be as good as gold. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, and I'm actually looking to consult with a few of you guys and help you make some cash with TikTok without going through all the nonsense that comes with doing it alone. Obviously, it's not free, but it's a lot cheaper than spending a bunch of time running around like a headless chicken and getting a couple hundred views max per video, when you can do it right from the start and have your page produce income for you. Click the link in the description for more details. Alright, I'm out.